It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news this late Saturday, April 16th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. Late at 11 o'clock. News and on. The top story at 11 o'clock on this late Saturday night is a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck near Ecuador's coast on Saturday, leaving at least 28 people dead and causing buildings that shaken cities more than 100 miles away and collapsing an overpass on 40 said. In Casper, Wyoming, it's a Ted Cruz sweep in Wyoming as Cruz won 14 on 14 Republican National Convention delegates up for grabs at the Wyoming State Convention near Saturday. Mantle Greece, for the hundreds of thousands of desperate migrants who have been made landfall on the spurted jewel in the agency over the past year, there have been only 2 ways off the island that ferry bound for a new life deeper in Europe. The United States outpost of Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, where 80 detainees remain in a wartime prison, as 9 Guantanamo prisoners from Yemen are sent to Saudi Arabia. A man who opened fire on 2 firefighters carrying out a welfare check at Prince George's County, Maryland home, killing one and wounding the other, was released today after being questioned, police said. Saudis spent to sell off U.S. assets if 9/11 suits are allowed. The driver impeached Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff is going down to the wire as lawmakers prepare for a vote in the lower house on Sunday that looks too close to call. Tokyo, Japan. Heavy rains are expected by Sunday after Japan's Kyushu region was struck by twin earthquakes, hampering the search for survivors and forcing nervous residents into crowded evacuation centers. Agra, India. When Prince William and Kate Middleton visited Taj Mahal on Saturday, the royal couple didn't disappoint the fathers who have gathered in the serenity to see one of the most eagerly anticipated photo opportunities of the year. Toronto, the internet was abuzz with praise for Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Saturday after clips showing him schooling a reporter on quantum computing went viral. Women's marathon pioneer Sarah Mae Berman ran Boston to see how fast she could go. Palm Beach zookeeper Stacey Conweiser dedicated her life to protecting an endangered species. Colleagues described the 30-year-old as wife, daughter, and sister to those whom she works as. Father Zoom mourns keeper killed by a tiger. Investigation continues. Our disturbing revelation hits you early in this scathing 183-page report of the Chicago Task Force investigation into the culture and practices of America's second largest police department. San Francisco rescuers are searching for 2 teenage boys who were swept out to sea while playing in the surf at San Francisco's Ocean Beach. In Worcester, Massachusetts, police say 2 men were shot outside a Worcester barbershop and one is in critical condition. A shooting happened at 3 p.m. outside the Who's Next barbershop on Friday at 3 p.m. Police say a 27-year-old man suffered serious gunshot wounds and was taken to a nearby hospital for emergency surgery. Police say he's in critical but stable condition. Port Chalet will close all stores and stop online sales around the Los Angeles area. As it started in 1959 when German immigrants Norbert and Irene Aubert bought a tiny Los Canada Flint Ridge, California ski shop where they built into publicly traded retail with more than 50 locations. This is the time of year when IRA hoopla intensifies. That's because you still might be able to invest in an individual retirement account and take your 2015 deduction for most people don't. Washington, the U.S. Treasury Department has finalized a new tax bills aimed at combating the use of the shell companies to evade taxes. Nearly 150 nations plan to attend a signing ceremony for the Global Climate Agreement at UN headquarters next week. France and Environment Minister Ségolène Royal, the official overseeing the process, said on Friday. The drug metformin is used to fight diabetes, but it could be used to fight something far more deadly. A new study found that metformin, a drug commonly used in the treatment of diabetes, may reduce the risk of dying from some cancers. Peter Channel News Times now 11:04 p.m. on the slate Saturday night, and it is time now for a Trevor report. Maybe. Let's study off down in Rhode Island. Where in the Providence and vicinity area? It is Looking good on highways and byways at the Ocean State in Providence vicinity, except on 130 on the westbound side. Also on Jamestown just after Newport Bridge. 79 on the southbound side. A little so around Route 24 in Fall River. But southeastern Massachusetts highways, they are looking good. Mass parking on the westbound side, a little slower in the Elson Brighton tolls, but eastern Massachusetts highways, they are looking good. Mass parking interchange with 290 and 395 in Auburn, a little slow. And on mass parking eastbound side, getting an accident in Ware, Massachusetts, but you are good to go on highways and byways at Massachusetts and the mass parking looking from Stockbridge all the way up to Boston, except on mass parking eastbound side, a little slow before Route 7 in Stockbridge. Out in Connecticut, we got an accident on 95 on the northbound side, just around after Route 1 out in Milford, Connecticut, so expect some delays. And 95 on the southbound side, a little slow due to an accident just before Route 79 on the 95 southbound side of Madison, Connecticut, so expect some delays. But highways in Connecticut are looking good. Down in New York City and vicinity, 95 on the southbound side, it's slow from the Bronx area to before the George Washington Bridge. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow from 278 just around the Bronx River Parkway. FDR Drive, it's slow from Midtown Tunnel all the way up to the Queensboro Tunnel. 278 on the eastbound side, it's slow from 478 all the way out to the Long Expressway. 278 on the westbound side, it is slow from the Long Expressway all the way out to Brooklyn around the Williamsburg Bridge. 670 on the northbound side, it's slow from Route 27 away out to Grand Central Parkway and Queens. Belt Parkway on the westbound side, a little slow to Valley Stream. West Side Parkway, a little slow from North Harlem, stretching up to Upper Manhattan. I-87 on the northbound side, a little slow from 278 all the way up to Route 95. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow from the George Washington Bridge all the way up to the Bronx. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow before the George Washington Bridge in Fort Lee, New Jersey. New Jersey Turnpike on the southbound side, it did slow from front to the East Riverfront Meadowland stretch. Lincoln Tunnel on the westbound side, closed. Lincoln Tunnel eastbound side is looking good, and Holland Tunnel on both ends, and it's slow from Jersey City all the way to Manhattan in New York City. 270 on the westbound side, a little slow to Staten Island stretch. Down in New Jersey, Jersey Turnpike is looking good from Newark all the way out to the Delaware border. Garden State Parkway on the northbound side, a little slow in the south end, but it's looking good from Newark all the way out to Wildwood and on the Atlantic City Expressway on the westbound side. We got slow on both ends due to a couple of accidents just around Pleasantville, New Jersey, so expect some delays. But highways and byways in New Jersey are looking good. New York State Freeway is looking good from New York all the way up to the Pennsylvania border. And all highways in New York and Pennsylvania are looking good. Highways in Maryland are looking good. We got I-83 at 695 westbound side. The accident just went I-83 in the Towson stretch, so expect some delays. But highways and byways in Baltimore and vicinity are looking good. At 95 on the southbound side, the accident in Harvard of Grace, so expect some delays. Down in Washington, D.C., 395 on the northbound side, also from Springfield all the way out to Alexandria. Route 4 on both ends, also after 295 down in Marlow Heights. 66 on the westbound side, also doing an accident just around Route 29 in Arlington, Virginia, and 267 in the eastbound side, also on the Towson, Virginia stretch. And 295 on the eastbound side, also the Greenbelt stretch. And 270 is looking good from Rockville all the way out to Frederick. And Vermont, New Hampshire, main highways are looking good. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts on this late Saturday night. Subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. Looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:09 p.m. on this late Saturday night. And it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, and it's looking good. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, clear skies about 33 degrees, left north wind. For Sunday, sun skies about 61 degrees, chance of precipitation 0%, north about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Sunday night, clear skies with a low around 36 degrees and not a variable wind becoming southeast around 5 miles an hour. For Monday, south skies going to be 74 degrees with a north about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Monday night, rain not coming after midnight. Most skies got about 43 degrees and northeast at about 5 miles an hour. Chest beach is 0%. Tuesday, chest rain before 10 a.m. Then a chest of showers after 10 a.m. Part south skies about 52 degrees and chest beach is 50%. Tuesday, part west skies about 38 degrees. Wednesday, most sunny, most good skies about 55, about 38 degrees. Thursday, sunny to most good skies about 60, about 47 degrees. For Friday, both sides skies about 78 degrees. Friday night, chance of showers, both skies got about 49 degrees and chance space is 40%. And for Saturday, chance of showers, both skies got about 63 degrees and chance space is 40%. Currently here and not near that it's Fahrenheit 34, humidity 82%, 1 above Celsius. And take a look at the special weather statement because elevated fire weather potential get expected in late Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. Area fire weather officials are advising on elevated fire weather potential again late Sunday night. Late Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon, wind gusts on Sunday will be lighter than what we experienced today. Showing between 15 and 20 miles, like strongest at those across southeast New England. However, the temperature will be warmer than today, and minimum relative humidity values will drop to between 10 and 25%. Given that it's been a dry and hot fire air is still in green up, there will be an elevated fire spread potential. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news is late Saturday night, April 16, 2069. Pictures will be a good night with a good positive day. See you tomorrow morning with a more important good night.